Chris, you gotta fucking record the podcast. Get over it, bro. Shit!
Okay. We're here.
Alright. As you can see, we're not in our normal habitat.
Yes. There's a camera.
It's not black. It's not dark.
It's true.
There's not a door, however you all heard a door. Anyway, this is the reimagining of the podcast. So,
episode 8, but technically episode 1 of this new type of setting.
Yeah, so we decided the podcast was getting a little stale with just the
black screen.
Just the black screen, and y'all just had to listen, and then YouTube's like, it doesn't let you listen in the background if you don't got premium.
Nope. Kind of.
So we figured it'd probably be better if we brought in video. So
exactly.
That's
what we did.
We bought a webcam. By we, I mean I bought one because I wanted to use it for other reasons. Those will not be disclosed. Now I'm just playing on streaming. The question is, what am I streaming though?
On what website?
On what website? No, I'm just playing. So pretty much, this is what it's gonna be now. We're gonna have video along with the audio because we feel like it's so much better to actually have a visual with it. Also, y'all saw the intro that was created by my friend Zach, so we want to give a big thank you.
Thank you for the new intro.
It's fire.
Fire.
We wanted to include our old selves in a sense, and I really wanted to bring in an actual animation or something to kind of make it like newer. And like I said, I feel like it's they're reimagining.
It's not a plain 2D image.
Yeah, so we needed
it's new.
Yeah, we really needed something new. So we're hoping that this will be better for you, a better viewing experience, a better just everything. Because I'm excited. We've been wanting to add a camera for a little bit. Yeah. And I think we felt it was the right time.
It's kind of interesting, you never know. Because we do some snarky comments towards each other, and we just look at each other, it's like a look.
See, I would be,
very funny.
And also I would have been very more animated if I didn't have to sit on the couch so close.
And just go like this.
And have to sit,
like this.
We'd sit like this on the couch and be like, hey yo.
Well, it's a podcast.
So, why do you hate women? And Ben Shapiro their asses. No, I'm just
Bernie Sanders. The meme.
Oh yeah, the Bernie Sanders meme. So that's something we could talk about. So the Bernie Sanders meme that came out has me dead as hell. So if y'all don't know, I saw this on Twitter one day, and pretty much
I saw it on Instagram.
I saw it on Twitter, and I told my friend, I was like, "This is what's gonna make me vote for Bernie." So it's a clip, obviously edited or cut short, but he's like, "The American people are tired of women," and it just cuts out. And I think it's one of the best things I've ever seen. But yeah, I don't know. We don't really have a plan for today.
Wait, you forgot to say this. What's your name?
Oh shoot. If y'all can't recognize the voices by now.
I know, it's crazy.
My name's Marco.
I'm your co-host Chris. Okay,
this is this is the episode, bro. See, we don't want to have to re-record because I think I want it to be a true first impression.
Yes.
We took you out on a
random.
date. We took you out on a date.
Sure.
We met you on Tinder, which that didn't probably happen. So we met you.
Come on.
Nah, that didn't happen.
Damn.
Anyways, so we take you out on a date, and we're trying to get to know you. You're one of those people that were a dry texter, and y'all didn't really. I'm just.
It's too real.
Y'all were dry texters. Y'all came in and you were like, "Damn, bro, this man seems lame as hell." But we wanted to be like us, and I think having to re-record episodes isn't really us. That's not
so
really.
bland. It's okay, time to read off the script. Not playing. We don't have.
Yeah,
scripts.
there's no script. The only script that we have is that we normally have the 7 or 8 questions that we'll ask.
7 little bulletin points. I was okay.
Yeah, we're this is what we're gonna mention.
Eventually.
Yeah, but honestly, today we don't really have anything planned. We just wanted to have this be a first impression.
Yes.
Because obviously this is a completely different setting. You guys are out of your comfort zone.
I know. Seeing our faces, I feel sorry.
I know.
For
Y'all have to
looking at me.
You guys have to stare
You're
at
blessed by looking at him, though. You know, I'm just saying.
y'all have to stare at us for like 25 minutes.
Hey, don't worry.
now.
Always look at the little lamp.
Look at the little lamp, bro.
It's not little. It's pretty big. That's beside the point.
You know, we also had to like kind of switch exactly where we were recording because we needed a table.
And we have a table in this room.
Yeah, originally y'all would get the full crotch shot if y'all were like over there. It'd be like a reverse point of view, and that would not be good. So we didn't want that to happen. So pretty much, moving forward, we don't really have too many episodes planned right now. We're kind of like thinking about what type of things we want to see. So like we always say, please send questions.
Give us some like suggestions to record.
Yeah, send topics because
also if you have a suggestion, and if you also want to be on a podcast, we could schedule something out.
Yeah, so like right now, we're gonna give you a sneak peek. We don't know when it's gonna come out, but we know that we want to do like a guy and girl stereotype in a sense that we want a girl to come in and ask us the hard-hitting questions, like why do you flirt with your homies so much?
Yeah, they don't. Cause a lot of people don't understand homosexuals, but that's for the next podcast.
No,
or eventual podcast.
No, but like we want the hard-hitting questions, like girls that are like, why do you guys stop talking to us? And then we give an answer. Because I've answered this before to like actual in real life people that I've talked to. But y'all ain't heard that yet. So y'all want to like stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
But no, so we got like that planned. Besides that, we don't really have too much else planned because I'm not going to lie, coming up with topics on like life learning and stuff is really, really like hard to do. I don't know why. I've been on this earth for 18 years. And I don't know what really happens in my life most of the time.
Flies by.
Honestly, I like forget what happens sometimes.
Yesterday, I went to class, played games, slept. Basically.
Yesterday, I skipped chemistry as per usual. And then...
You're on a streak.
Yeah, I'm on a streak. I'm on a 3-week streak. Hey, but we still passing. That's what matters.
Yeah. We don't advocate ditching.
No, don't ditch your classes. The only reason why I'm ditching my class, I'm gonna look at the course content over spring break.
He ditches, but he knows the content. He looks at the content.
I look at the content, and like I'm ready for the exam. Yeah. Because chemistry 116 is a lot of just equations. It's not like any like difficult concepts. So it's not really, you don't really have to like be there. However, my lab partners were nagging me yesterday for not going to class.
So why haven't you come to class?
Bro, I told one of them, I was like, I haven't been to class in 3 weeks, I think. And she was like, why aren't you going to class? You don't have the lecture notes.
I'm tired.
And I was like, I'm fine. Like, I was like, I got a 70 something on the last exam. In college, once you're getting 70 somethings, you're happy. You're happy because you're passing the course. As long as you keep your GPA up for your scholarships, you're happy.
You're good.
Yeah, but like,
was it 3.25?
I need a 3.25.
Yeah, 3.25 and above. You're good.
Yeah. So anyway, she's like, why aren't you coming to lab? Every single little comment she made after that, she was like, well, maybe if you went to lab, you would know. And I'm like, bro, you don't even know either. We've been sitting here for 2 hours trying to figure out this one question because everyone's too scared to ask the professor for some reason, and I don't want to ask because I don't know what I'm doing. So like,
he would say the same thing too.
Yeah, I literally tell them, I'm like, I really don't know what I'm doing. So like, I'm faking it till I make it in that course. So I'll come up to the professor, and I'll be like, hey, I have a quick question. Like, I'm really not sure how to set up this problem. Mm-hmm. Like, I have all the numbers right, and I have everything. I just wasn't exactly sure how to set up this problem going forward. And this man is like, oh yeah, like this is how, and then he'll tell me how to set it up, and he'll tell me like how to.
So keep on asking more questions. Like, hey, can you do this too? Yeah. Okay, I get it now.
No, like
I need one more sound.
no, so like I'm very much faking it till I make it in chemistry, but also I wonder why am I really gonna need chemistry when I'm teaching elementary school and probably middle school math? I don't really think so. Cause like that reminds me, like my mom, cause I dropped out of calculus because I didn't really enjoy. Bro, there's someone in here. Don't open the. Who was it? Did you?
The random guy.
You fucker. Anyways, he ruined my story. Anyways, so I dropped out of calculus because I didn't like math as much.
Stopped enjoying it.
I stopped enjoying myself. Like it just wasn't fun for me anymore. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna switch from secondary and math. I'm gonna go to elementary because I still want to teach. However, I kind of want to keep my options open. I'm a person that gets very bored of doing the same thing over and over again. So elementary I felt would be right because I could switch between every single subject over and over and over again. And there's like so much to go through. So like I was like, I think it'd be perfect for like me personally. But I dropped out of calculus and mom was like, what are people gonna think? And I was like, damn mom, when I'm getting hired, people are really gonna like be like, man, I really wanted to hire this guy, but he doesn't. I really want to hire
this guy for elementary, but he didn't take calculus.
He doesn't know calculus.
I can't take that.
Like I can't take somebody who can't teach my can't teach my 6-year-olds how to do calculus, how to find the derivative. How to find the derivative. It's really not like no. Like I just wasn't enjoying myself. But like no, so I don't know. And then chemistry I'm faking until I make it, bro. That's just how it's gonna keep on going. How's the classes and stuff going for you, dog?
See, my classes have gone pretty easy so far. It's not that difficult as a math major, and going into easy math classes is really cake.
Oh yeah, huh? Because you haven't gone to calc
yet.
Yeah,
my advisor kind of screwed up my schedule, and I'm behind in math. That's beside the point. I could get caught up. Yeah, so all my classes are pretty easy. English is cake, math cake. My TEL classes cake. Pretty easy.
TEL classes are very interesting. They're all one of them is about child development, which is interesting in itself, and then the other one is like a lot of diversity and understanding other people. I love that course. Like it's very interesting.
It's like the hard questions and like things you need to know as an educator.
Yeah, because as an educator, you really, despite your views, like you need to be open and you need to like care for your students and you need to make sure everything's good with them and you have to make sure that everything's okay. And I mean, I think that's one of the reasons why I like went into education is because I've like never had a hatred towards a group of people. Like I feel like that's a pretty solid thing to be able to say.
How about your hatred for women?
I don't hate women.
Yeah.
That's a lie. No.
That's a lie. It's
No.
a dislike, not playing.
No, I'm not an incel, bro. We've been over this. I'm not an incel.
Oh, that's one of your friends. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I'm not the incel, bro.
Different person.
And I'm not simping either. Alright? No, so I don't know. It's been an interesting.
You have harder courses. At least you had a harder course, and then chemistry's just annoying.
Chemistry's just
also the time of class.
9 in the morning. 9 in the morning is rough
For us, consider, because I go to bed like around 2, and he goes to bed like either an hour later than me, or a little more.
It really depends. If I'm being a really like good boy that night, I'll go to bed at 12 or 1. However, Wednesday, I was like getting ready for class. I wasn't getting ready for class. So I was getting ready to go to bed. I was like, man, what if I just played Madden right now?
Whole hour of Madden.
I played, no.
More?
It was like 2.5.
2.5 hours of Madden.
No,
I can't say anything. I played Binding of Isaac and I get stuck in it and play for 2 hours.
No, it was like midnight, right? Next thing I know is it's like, it was like 2:18, and I'm like, bro, what if I just played this one game?
One more game.
And try to get my running back this dev trait. And just played on offense. That wasn't a good idea, because then I was like, man, I looked at the clock and I was like, man, the streak is going to stay alive. We are not going to be able to go to chemistry in the morning. Because here's the thing, right? When I go to chemistry and I don't skip, I sleep in there anyways.
How many times have you slept in chemistry?
Every class.
Every class you slept in chemistry?
Yeah.
Damn.
No. One. I didn't, I think.
One.
After,
when you were attentive.
After like a little bit. But like...
But you're drowsy still? Bless you. Bless you.
It's coronavirus.
Damn.
No.
That's coughing, sorry.
Oh yeah, my bad. No, but like I would sleep like in a lot of my chemistry classes. And like, here's the thing. I've developed talent over the years of education. Alright? So, I developed this in chemistry. And by in chemistry, I mean... it was in chemistry and English in my junior year of high school. Because I took chemistry later than most people because I had to take an agriculture class because of my school. So I had to take it.
Culture.
I mean, at least I didn't have to take like what y'all have to take. Like, what do you have to take it like in your third year?
Third year?
Don't you have to take like anatomy or something like that?
You have to take a science. I did anatomy.
See, like you have to take one of those.
Anatomy was cool though.
But guess who learned about cows? Guess who learned about the cloaca kiss? You know what a cloaca kiss is, Chris?
Explain, please.
It's two chickens.
A kiss?
And they kiss in a way when they're mating. Instead of like chickens, if you don't know, it's really disgusting. They only have one hole. So they have to with both of their holes. And then an egg forms with a small child.
I never knew how that worked. I never.
Well, look it. I do. What do you know? Stuff about the human body?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know about the cloaca kiss. I think I win this. All right? No cap.
Bro. Do you know the saying to remember your carpals?
Why would I need to know how to carpool?
Not carpool. Damn.
Bro, I just need to pull someone else in my car, bro. Why would I need to know how to carpool? What's the trick to learn your carpools?
They're saying some lovers can't handle positions that they can't handle.
Bro, what kind of sexual shit are they teaching you in your school?
That's how it is.
They can't handle positions?
Yo. Some lovers can't handle positions. No, some lovers try positions they can't handle. That's the
some lovers try positions they can't handle?
That's the saying. Do I remember what they're individually called? No. I just know the first slogan.
So you don't remember, is what you're telling me.
I just know the saying.
You just know the interesting acronym. Yes. Okay.
Because it's very memorable that they taught.
I don't know. I feel like when it comes to school, I feel like I've been very much fake it till you make it. Honestly, you know.
All my essays.
Some people are always like, man, you're smart. You're so smart. I'm like, thank you.
100%.
You know what? No, I don't even think it's a lack of. I don't think it's a lack of intelligence. I think it's a lack of motivation for things I'm uninterested in. So like in my like teachers college classes, like I'm interested in them. So I'm very much like I will actually like I try in those classes and I'm like always engaged. Chris sees me when we have to read a text, right? We have to read a text and I'm like
texts that you actually enjoy.
I like for those classes like I don't just read the text. I like highlight everything. I answer the questions at the end of every single case. And because like it's cases about like different issues, so like whether that is gender and sexuality, race, disabilities, things along those lines. And like there's questions at the end of each case and like I'll answer the questions even though I don't have to, and I'll like highlight different things and like go through the text, and it takes me like an hour to read like 8 pages because I'm going so in depth with everything. But like things that I actually enjoy, like I really put effort into. But chemistry though,
Chemistry's a different
I put
story.
effort to get a grade. I don't put effort to like actually like. I feel like that's how a lot of people are though. Like it's really hard to put effort into something that you're not interested in. Like
you don't have motivation.
And that's how I was with
like it.
that's how I was with calculus. Like I just like lost my interest and like my motivation wasn't there, and I was like, bro, I don't think I could do this for 3 more semesters after this. I was like, I don't think I can. And I was like, I'm
well, I'm gonna have to eventually. That's gonna be an interesting thing.
Yeah, no.
I think it's okay, you said you like math to begin with though.
I like math. It's just that calculus is like, how would you say? Like calculus isn't really.
Is it more repetitive than learning new things?
It just like wasn't enjoyable. Like you know how people are always like, man, I don't really know why I need this.
Oh, that's when that hit.
That was the one that I was like, man, why do I need this?
You need to know the derivative for something else.
Like I understand. No. Derivative, I understand. What's derivative? Because the first derivative is the slope of things, right? And like the second derivative is like the positive or negative trend line. I forgot what derivatives were. Bro, and you're okay. Anyways,
hey, to be fair, it's been a while.
Anyways, so like that's how I can't remember the second derivative, but like I feel like it's something that's necessary because at least the thing is that for like things like business and like when it comes to graphing and stuff like that, I feel like it's important. And then with like shapes and like geometry, like I don't really normally I'm like about geometry, but like I understand where it's needed, cause like I feel like it's very people don't understand. You're gonna tell me you're doing like some home renovation, all right?
You don't need geometry,
and you're not gonna need geometry to find a shape that you need. No, like. But the thing is, like, with calculus, I'm like, all right, bro. I'm, like, sitting in there. 8:35 in the morning on Fridays. I'm sitting there.
You had class early.
I'm sitting there like...
I like how you went to those classes compared to chemistry.
Bro, because I wasn't sad. No, because, like, bro, it's just... I was like, this is my major. That's what was going through my head. I was like, this is my major.
It's less like I like it. It's like more like I have to do it.
Yeah, it's my major.
And then chemistry, you don't need chemistry.
And then I was like, if I really feel like I'm forced to go to these classes, maybe I shouldn't be in this. So like the math classes I'm taking right now, like how to teach algebra and how to teach geometry. I mean, I get bored in them sometimes because I'm like, man.
It's quite simple.
I'm understanding what's going on really quick. Like I'm catching on like that, and a lot of people like they're struggling, but I understand. There's a lot going on in the class. Like you have to make sure you understand the concepts, but you need to understand also how to like teach it and how to like put that onto a student. But like, man, calculus, I just didn't enjoy. No, but sorry, I have so much energy right now. I don't know why.
Going to sleep at
I came back to
5:30.
I came back to my dorm to go to bed at like 4 in the morning. Or 4:30, and then I was like, you know what? Or no, it was 4, and then I was like, you know what? I gotta shower because I didn't get to shower before I started hanging out with people. So then I went to go shower. Then it's 5. I'm like, damn. Yo, what if I watch this video about PC parts and coolers, and then I crashed out? I blacked out. And then I set an alarm just in case. I was like, I need to set an alarm just in case. And then I blacked out. The alarm didn't even wake me up. I woke myself up. And I was like, I need to give myself another hour. And, yeah, so, like, last night was, like, I just am so tired from it. It was a lot of fun. I was just hanging out with some of the boys. But, like, I'm just exhausted. I'm, like...
You're exhausted, but you said you're very excited. Very energetic.
I'm exhausted, but I'm energetic because I'm excited to get the podcast.
It's
a new beginning. We're like, this is
like a new era.
This is like a huge step for like. It's like a huge step for where we're going. You know what I mean?
It's only up from here.
Yeah. So like, I want to consistently, cause Chris is in there when I'm streaming, but like I've been like streaming on Twitch more often. Follow me at Taquitos87 if y'all watch streams. But like, I'll stream, and like, there's no one watching, but I enjoy doing it. Like, I'll have 0 viewers, and then sometimes my friend Jonathan will be like, he's always on the streams with me, but he'll be like, bro, like, he's like, there's no one watching,
Like so.
and I'm like, so
Don't matter.
I'm enjoying myself. I like what I'm doing. I'm having fun streaming. I like the fact that I can clip stuff, or that someone can clip something for me. I'll be like, clip that, clip that, clip that. See, this is the thing. Like, I'm excited for that, for when like I actually like get like. I was gonna say when I get good at games, like I'm not good.
Okay.
Sorry, that's the ego coming out. No, like I really like. I want to like clip my cool moments, because I always used to do that when I was like really good at Apex. I like used to clip stuff because
Apex and beginning of Fortnite.
Dude, I used to be like dumb good at.
What's the other game they used to be?
Madden.
No.
I used to clip a lot of Madden.
No, what's that one game? The one that PewDiePie got caught slacking on the bridge.
PUBG.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, when you said got caught slacking, I'm like, wait. And then you said the bridge. I was like, oh.
The bridge. That's all you need to know.
No, like I used
PUBG,
to be.
Yeah,
PUBG's just been a little stale.
Yeah, but I think back then you used to post a lot of clips.
Yeah, no, I used to, because I used to like.
Be God in it.
Nah.
You said you had. Didn't you have like a crazy winning streak with your dad?
I think we won like 3 or 4 straight.
I think.
No, Apex we won like. Apex, if we actually tried, because I stopped trying and I started using new guns, we probably would have won like 10 straight to 11 straight. Like honestly, like we were good at the game when it first came out. Now I don't know about skill-based matchmaking. When I played, everyone was garbage. But like no, like I felt like I was not in my skill range at all.
Because like Fortnite,
because I was outgunning everybody, and then in Fortnite, I'm going against gods every single fight.
Want like a build like.
Because Chris watches it, and I'm like it's in the first 5 seconds of me playing, and like, dude already has 400 mats.
400 mats. This is doing like 90s to the sky.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, like chill. It's really not that serious. And it's funny because a lot of those guys can't even like shoot most of the time. They can't even aim. They just build a lot, so it makes them look good. But no,
they build a lot, and then they get really lucky with a shotgun that's axe.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really. Gaming is fun. Gaming is so much fun. I love to game.
You like to game?
I love to game.
Damn.
Gaming is...
What? How wonderful. Why do you like gaming?
Why do I like gaming? Because it makes me feel alive.
Makes you feel alive?
Yeah.
It's kind of scary though.
It's the only thing that makes me feel alive. Alright. I think that's a great way to end the podcast. That was kind of cringe, but I think that's a perfect way to end the podcast. So, as per usual, I'm your host, Marco.
I'm your co-host, Chris.
And we gonna be heading out. Peace.